Of course. It was what we call disinformation, and it was designed to get you to support a war against Russia. Now, maybe you support a war against Russia anyway, but you should at least know that you're being lied to and manipulated, which you are. Watch this segment from Good Morning America the other day.
Ukraine's mothers, daughters, teachers, politicians, beauty queens, now on the front lines defending their country under siege. And there is Anastasia Lena, a former Miss Grand Ukraine. Photos of her on Instagram in fatigues, rifle in hand. Underneath, patriotic hashtags.
Miss Ukraine with a rifle, defending her homeland. Is there anything more inspiring than that? It would be more inspiring if it was real. It wasn't. It was fake. Miss Ukraine was not defending her homeland. That wasn't a rifle. It was an airsoft gun. So the whole thing was not a news story, though you read it as such. It was a propaganda shoot. It was meant to deceive you. It was meant to make you want war with Russia, sympathize with one side over the other. It works. That's why they do it. It's why the tech companies have censored so many news sites recently, including from Russia, but not exclusively from Russia. Now, we're supposed to think this is a victory over Putin or something. But a victory for what? Less information? Fewer perspectives? If getting to the truth was the point of the exercise, we as American citizens would be able to read whatever we wanted to read. That was the rule for centuries in this country. It no longer is, because truth is no longer the point. Instead, Twitter and Facebook are proudly censoring any information that might, quote, undermine trust in the Ukrainian government. Really? Since when are we required to trust the Ukrainian government, or any government? Don't ask. By the way, over the weekend, because everything in America is unintentionally hilarious now, the New York Times attacked Vladimir Putin for censorship. Turns out he engages in censorship, tries to control what his people can read.
Be right with you.
Lost in the relentless focus on war in Ukraine, by the way, is any perspective about the world or war, which is always lacking in D.C., but never more so than now. The fighting in Ukraine is terrible. Of course, you're seeing it happen. No decent person could fail to be moved by the images. But it's not unique. It's not the only war in recent memory, or even currently in progress right now. Many thousands died in the 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh war. That was between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Ever heard of it? It ended less than a year and a half ago. No coverage. There's been a gruesome war underway in Ethiopia for a couple of years now. It's, again, in progress as we speak. Tens of thousands of women have been raped by militiamen, many of them intentionally infected with AIDS. Can it get worse than that? How many people have died in the war in Ethiopia? We don't really know, because no one in our media cares enough to keep track. It's just Ethiopia. We do know that hundreds of thousands of people, mostly civilians, have died in the war in Yemen. It's a war the Biden administration has continued to fund. It doesn't get a lot of attention. It's just Yemen. Who cares? All human life is equal. All of us are equal in the eyes of God. The death of someone in Ukraine is exactly equivalent to the death of someone in Yemen in its importance, period. But hardest of all to ignore, though our media have pulled it off and ignored it, is the civil war that's underway 100 yards from El Paso, Texas right now. The Mexican drug war. That's what we call it. It's likely killed more than 100,000 people.
And I know it sounds like I was talking about a lot.
10,000 Mexican citizens just disappeared, most of them young men.
But whatever he's saying is true, and you know it's true, but it's okay. We got to do something about it. At this point, you just got to keep it moving. You got to keep it pushing. I'd like to thank the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. A rare day off for me again. Usually I try to do a double on Sunday so I can have Monday off, which I had. So I'm thankful just to be able to wake up this morning and, you know, get some pretty decent sleep last night, because I had to get up at a particular time this morning, even though my body still woke me up at doggone 5:30, 6 o'clock, because 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday, my body is up. So now, of course, now Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to get hit with the 5 and 6, and then my body circadian clock will start getting back together and making it pop. I'm still thankful, very thankful. But we got a lot going on this planet, and it, you know, I think y'all guys, I don't think y'all realize how serious this is. I think y'all just pretty much think, okay, well, cool, whatever, man. I'm just gonna continue to go to work or whatever I'm doing, and you know, y'all just gonna go on about your business. But this is serious, and I won't sound like Tucker Carlson, but this is serious, man. And y'all realize how serious this is. So I'm gonna show you how serious this is as to how I've been preparing for the inevitable. And that is vaccine passes, all these other, credit, just stuff they doing in Japan. I mean, not Japan. Well, I think they do it in China. Credit monitoring, not credit monitoring like but credit scores or credit something that you got. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. You're trying to bring China here, and a lot of you voted for it. So I don't want to hear you crying when times get tough. But what I'm gonna do is not sit here and blame you for allowing this to happen and vote for people that had this in mind really back in 2016, but by President Trump getting elected, it just didn't happen. Hillary lost. But this is supposed to have happened 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So now it's happening now, and they made sure it happened because these people have sold out to Russia. Don't think that this is not a game they're playing. They all in it. It's all in cahoots. Russia, China, and the States are in this cahoots. And they're using another doggone country just to make the thing pop. So we can all get into this proposed war against Russia. Though we're still paying Russia for gas and oils. It is what it is. What you better do is start realizing what's going on around you. You better start preparing. Which is what this brother's been doing over the last 5 days. Preparing for if the lights go out and there's nothing left, what are you going to do? How are you going to eat? How are you going to cook? How are you going to have power? How are you going to be able to know what's going on? Do you have a radio? Which I left that downstairs in the car. There's some things I leave in the car just in case something happens and I don't make it home. I leave enough stuff in the car that I can deal with some situations. Main thing in the car right now is my sleeping bag, right? And my cooker. Those both in the car. They stay in the car. Along with my wind-up radio, that's in the car. Excuse my sniffing. But today, I'm going to turn y'all on to a few things, all right? So if y'all want to talk about fragrances first, today I wore a salt and pepper. And this is totally trivial to what's going on, but I know some of you don't want to hear what's going on, for real, for real. So I'm going to appease you first, because I know after I start getting into this other stuff, you're going to be going and you're going to book. All right? Because that's what happens when you don't want to know the truth. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see nothing about them. We'll spray the salt and pepper. It didn't last too long. It kind of reminds me of something else too. It reminds me of a Jigsaw piece, kind of. But I like it. I like it. The salt and pepper's cool. It doesn't really last long. From the House of Precious Liquid, in which I bought from Purification. Cool piece. So while Ukraine and Russia is at war and all that stuff, you can still smell good. And so can I. And I like it. But it seems as though my favorite is going to be Tobacco Royale out of this. These 4 here. The only other one I don't have is Chapanka, and I know I ain't like that. So in order, and I thought I was going to really like Oud, the Oud Symphony. I really don't like that as much. Number 1, Tobacco Royale. Number 2, Amber Suede. Number 3, Oud Symphony. And number 4 is Salt and Pepper. Salt and pepper is cool. It's different. You want to know what's in it? Okay. In the meantime, somebody's getting squashed by a truck in Ukraine by Russia and the States. All right, here we go. Salt and pepper is an intriguing combination, fresh combination of 3 peppers, black, pink, and Timar from Nepal. There's no war in Nepal. Okay? Gotcha. All right, this sounds good. That sounds good. To me. Never heard of it. But, if you like it, I like it too. But I'll probably get the smell if I go down Perfumology maybe one day soon. I was just down there, so I doubt if I go back down there. I might check that out. You're a big fan of Black Sabbath. All right, so Black Sabbath is the band? Are you talking about? Only thing I can think of, Black Sabbath. The band, not really into rock. So, but again, if you like it, I'm here to like it too with you. All right? All right, so that's the fragrances. So we talked about that first. Next, we're going to talk about precious metals. And, of course, as you heard, the dollar is about to be worth nothing. Countries are about to leave the dollar alone. That's including China and Russia and other countries are about to leave the dollar alone because it ain't worth anything. That's why you need these. Oh, Tommy, I heard of Tommy. Oh, yeah. I heard of Tony Iommi. Yeah. I heard the name before. All right, so let's go. What's going on, Car Detailing News? All right, I'm all the way over here. You hear Tucker? That's right. I got that Tony Iommi ginger off booze with the dank powdery patchouli. All right, I feel you. All right, so turn you on to some things you're going to need when the dollar is done. You're going to need some silver. You're going to need 30 ounces of silver. These are 10 ounces a piece. Today, these are $300 a piece. 10 ounces for $300. So you can add that up if I have 3. That's how much I invested today in silver. A lot of you don't have $900 in the bank. A lot of you don't have $900 in your house. A lot of you don't own anything that's worth $900. So, with that being said, when this crap hits the fan and the dollar ain't worth nothing and you need something to eat, starting tomorrow, you better find some place where you can get you some silver. That's all I can tell you. Because if you don't have no silver to barter with, if you don't have any constitutional coins, and constitutional coins would be, thank you, sir. Constitutional coins would be like old quarters from anything before 1964. Get them. They don't cost as much. They're called constitutional or junk silver. So if you can't afford something like this, you can go to the store and say, look, give me $200 worth of constitutional silver. You don't care how it looks. It's going to be beat up. It's going to be used. It's going to be whatever. But when the dollar's no more good and you need something to eat and somebody's going to want something so they can feed you, you better be able to pull out some silver. Because any silver before 1964, any coin before 1964 is 90% silver. So if you came to me and said, Raj, man, I need something, man. I need bullets. I need some Clorox. I need some toilet tissue. I'm like, bruh, if I don't know you, I'm like, yeah, I hear you, dog. And you ain't gonna come up to my place though. We gonna meet somewhere. I don't know. You might come to me and say, yo, I need that, man. I'm like, well, dog, what you got? I mean, I want to help you, but I don't know you. You pull out some silver or some gold. But I mean, you don't want to give me an ounce of gold for some toilet paper. But then again, if you feel as though you need to, bam, when it's all over and done, and whether this is the end of the world as we know it or the end of the world, yeah. Bro man want to come up on top. You know what I mean? So that's what it comes down to. So you got to start investing in yourself because this country cares nothing about you. Unfortunately, a lot of you voted for this. And I have to keep reminding you that you voted for this. Because they tricked you into hating somebody else who was taking care of you. We wouldn't even be in this condition. Your gas prices would not be what it is now. Okay? That's right. You better have that. Plenty of water, plenty of bullets, some tuna, some oatmeal for me. Bada start stocking up. Start stocking up while you can stock up. Every day, buy some water. See, I'm going to start doing that now starting tomorrow. Every day, I'm getting me a case of water. Every day, I'm getting some cleaning supplies. Every day, I'm going to be getting some toilet paper because you know, just like when that situation hit with the Wuhan virus, you saw what happened. It's about to happen again. You better be ready. And I don't care how good you smell. I don't care if you got your $300 and $400 bottle of RaJuR Dove. RaJuR Dove is not going to get you a meal when your family is hungry. You better listen. Okay? Now today, I got a few things in. Got my Coleman tent. And this tent is a bomb. They got a Sundome on it. Sundome 2-person 7x5 tent, navy gray by Coleman. Came in the mail today. So we got that. Because if they decide that, we're going to lock you down in the place that you at, I'm going to be like, hold just a second, I got to go get something out the car. as I take my tent and all my stuff and get in my car and get ghost. But you ain't locking me nowhere. That's what they did in China. They locked them people in their houses and they died in them houses from whatever they died from. They could have been just sick with cancer or something. They never got a chance to go out and get their treatment or whatever. They might have had diabetes. They might have needed people would think it's the virus. People could have been sick from something else and couldn't make it to the hospital. Could have had a heart attack or something. It could have a stroke and couldn't make it to the hospital. Because China locked them people in their cribs. You don't want to get locked in your crib without stuff you need. Because you're not going to get locked in your crib and it's going to be all hunky-dory. You're going to have a party with your neighbors. You're going to get locked in your crib and you ain't going to have no lights. It's going to be hot or it's going to be cold. So you need to get about that joint. I'm trying to help you. You grab your tent. You grab you some silver, some constitutional oil, you get some gold. Gold is tougher because a lot of people ain't going to be able to trust you with gold. Like if I told you this is 10 ounces of Canadian, Royal Canadian, trying to talk too fast. Silver, you're going to give me something for this if I need something. Yo, man, I need some bullets for my gun, dog. Well, what you got, man? Yeah, I got some of this right here. Next, we got us some lanterns. Because you never know. Good. Yes, I did. I just started 7 months ago. And my safe, which is all sight, my safe has about 70 pounds of silver right now. And a light. Get you some lights. Because when the lights are out, you're going to need light. You're going to need light like you need water. Now, if you're a baller and you got a big 18-story crib with 18 rooms, you're going to need it. Okay? You're going to need it. Need an old school car with points distribution. Right? Exactly. Because if you got an electronic car and the EMP hit your car, it's going to shut down everything about your car. That's why I'm looking to buy me a Jeep. Very soon. Hopefully before these people start going crazy, I'm going to buy me a Jeep. Can't shut down a Jeep. Jeep will run all day. It doesn't have electronic ignition. Good point, my friend. Good point. And while you out, and then you done found your place in the woods somewhere safely, and you got your sleeping bag, which is, mine's in the car. And you got your light, and you might want to have another light. Just in case. 2 lights. While you wait to find out what's going on. 2 lights. Okay? Now, all my other stuff is in the car, but I'm going to unbox some stuff for you tonight, because I'm trying to help you. A lot of you ain't going to look at this. You ain't going to take it seriously because you just think that, oh, Biden's going to take care of me. The government going to take care of me. It's going to be just fine. We're going to be all right. Now, these are just capsules to put mine. And these are totally different from the other ones that I bought. Let's see. These are capsules to put my belongings in. So let's see what we have here. We're going to open them sometime tonight. There you go. How many is in here? I think I ordered. I ordered more than 5. I guess that's all I ordered. 5 capsules. To which to put these in. Capsules. Sure, man, I just come over here. Hey, look here, bro. If me and you cool, you're more than welcome to come over my crib. But I doubt if you get in. But you can come over. But unless you have something to show me that you belong in my place, you are going to have a problem getting in here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this out of the plastic. They come sealed. Beautiful. 9999 Royal Canadian Mint Silver bars. Ridged edge and everything. And I bought these capsules. You put them in, they direct fits. Now, they're nice and put away inside a plastic capsule. Okay? So we'll do the other 3. Because I didn't expect to buy 3. Actually, what I did was I traded one. I traded one and with some cash. Just a minute, hit the button, Raj. I'm cute. I'll let you know. Right? Right? It's right. But I'm serious, man. I'm serious, y'all. Y'all, look, you can't trust these people, man. These people set up a lot of people thinking that they were going to be, they already had this plan. This is not something that was not planned. This can't happen and it not be planned. So if they did anything, they planned well. Because that's what happened. All this that's happening right now was actually already thought of. Again, this was supposed to have been taken care of in 2016. But it just didn't go down because they tricked you into hating Trump so much. They put 4 years into hating Trump because they knew that they weren't on schedule. They knew that this was supposed to be happening 5 years ago. And imagine this happening 5 years ago. Imagine what gas prices would be right now. You know? But what happened was, since we waited another 5 years, they decided to throw a virus on us. They said, well, look, now we got to throw a virus out there because, hey. And they thought the virus right around the time it's time for the re-election, right? For the election. You know what they was doing? This was planned. Now, it was planned before they knew Hillary would lose, but you got to give it to them. These people do have backup plans, like China. China has backup plans. China's been trying to take over the world. China's been trying to take over the world and be first for the longest. For the longest, thank you. You're absolutely right. China's been trying to take over the world for the longest. They tired of the United States being, oh, we got to use their dollar. Why we always got to use their dollar to do everything? We always got to use their dollar to do everything. Man, people got tired of that crap. Countries got tired of that. We're tired of having to use United States dollars to dictate our prices on our oil and whatsoever. Man, you know they call us the Big Satan. They always called us the Big Satan. If Trump wasn't the one who keeps on pipeline, the Liberia would have had never shut it. Hey man, look. You know what's up, bro. I mean, and people got, like I said, people got mixed up with the Trump thing. Trump kept it real. Trump wasn't a puppet. The boy kept it real. He didn't know everything, and the stuff he didn't know, he let somebody else get down. Now, all the things they were saying about the virus is starting to come out that was messed up. Crazy, man. And then, of course, they got the media to lie for them. They got social media to shut down people who was telling the truth. Now, people talking about, remember back in the day, maybe a year ago, that virus came out of Wuhan. Now they admit they came out of Wuhan. But a year and a half ago, oh, Raj, that's conspiracy theory. Oh, Raj, that's conspiracy theory. Okay. Okay, so now we got to switch it back to fragrances real quick. Yeah, man. Well, what's going on, AJ? You really have to imagine wielding that much power as one man and one man only that can wield that much power. I mean, they ain't want no freaking dude who owned property and just came out of nowhere and became president to have that much power. But Biden don't have any power because Biden is not running this country. Biden is nowhere near running this country. The New World Order is running the country. Pfizer is running the country. Bill Gates, George Soros, the guy, the novice, the people who was at the novice meeting, whatever that was overseas, those are the people that run the country. Biden couldn't run this country if he could. Biden can't run his son. How somebody who can't keep their son off drugs and all mixed up in their son's bull crap. And where's the bull crap at that they got mixed up in? Ukraine. And why they want Ukraine to really go down and get jacked up? Because there's a lot of evidence in Ukraine with a lot of Biden names on it. Just like there was a lot of, yes sir, and you know this. And just like 9/11, there's a lot of, wonder what fragrance Biden wears. Oh, you know which one he wears. He wears office. Because he ain't never in the office. So he wears office to make him think he in the office. AJ, my pickup for the day. Some Royal Canadian Mint dips. Grabbed 3 today. So now I got 5. I got 4 Royal Canadian Mints and I got 1 eBay Canadian Mint. You know what I'm saying? Biden wear diaper powder from Johnson & Johnson. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. I can smell that. I don't smell that. We're wearing something called crooked because he's crooked. Him and his son is crooked. His whole family is crooked. I couldn't pass up the price, man. $300 pop. Because yeah, probably gold bond. right? Yeah, right. I wouldn't doubt it. And gold bond powder. That was good. That was good. Like, subscribe, and share my channel, y'all. We sitting here talking. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm going to unbox some stuff while we talking. I've been laying low because the premiums are out of the hand. Yeah. But I mean, it's really the time to kind of get in because these bad boys about maybe 2 weeks ago, these are $260. These are $260. 2 weeks ago, now they're $300. That's a $40 come up, bruh. Nah, don't lay low. Come get it. Because once all this mess hits the fan and the dollar goes dead, bruh, silver gonna be popping. And I gotta get a bigger safe. That's all I got to say. Because I ain't stopped. I got rid of all my gold. Got rid of all my temps. Because all I really had was temps. I had some 4s. I had some quarters. I think I had 1/2. I got rid of all my gold. Went all silver. In fact, this Saturday, I took all my temps and traded them bad boys in. Got me now a nice amount of money. Then I took an amplifier I wasn't using. Got a nice amount of money. I bought me a kilo. My 4th kilo. So don't wait, bro. It's just like gas. It's like you said, I'm laying low. I ain't gonna buy no gas for the car. I mean, you ain't going nowhere. You gotta go somewhere. So you gotta buy the gas. What do I feel about crypto? What did I say earlier? Okay, that's a good money. But again, like I told everybody else, bro, it's cool. I got some mining ETFs. I got some water ETFs. But may I ask you a question? What happens when you can't get on the internet? Robert Cunningham put me on to you at Pretty Crazy Frag Collection 2. Would love to meet up. Eric Hill. Let me move the camera closer, man, so I can really see what's going on. I can scroll a little bit. How about that? Y'all can still see what I'm going to show you. Let's see. All right, Ed. Okay. No doubt, baby. Anytime you want to get down, we'll get together. Robert Cunningham, that's my man. I haven't seen Robert in a while. He's been working hard. Have a pretty crazy fast collection as well. Would love to meet up for real. Eric Vouch can vouch for me. We can learn about buying these metals too. Yeah, because nothing like these metals. Close up. Royal Canadian Mints. And the beautiful thing about these is, I just walked out with two. I went back and bought another one because these are 9999 49 fine silver. Thank you, Alex. I think they had the answer because Alex knows what's up. Thank you, my friend. I don't mind having moderators on here. If you want to be a moderator, you can be a moderator. Exactly right. If the computer go down, your ETFs are no longer accessible to you, and nor will your Bitcoin be accessible to you. And when they finally turn it back on after 3 days, because that's the emulation, the 3-day thing, you gotta understand how all this works. 3 days. What else happened in 3 days on the spiritual side? The light's gonna go out for 3 days. And when the lights go out for 3 days, and you don't have your resources, you don't have any lights in your house, you don't have any emergency, and you're in the dark, and you hot or cold, and you don't have any woods. And let me tell y'all, this smells good, man. They need to make a fragrance that smells like this wood. This is all natural fat wood fire starter. Because you're going to need it, if you don't have a cooker, which I have a cooker. Let's say, for instance, I run to cook something else while I wait for the cooker to just cooking what I'm cooking. Then I can fire up a couple of these sticks. These things smell good. And I really don't want to open them up because I don't want them to get dried out. Man, look at, they can smell these through the bag. Man, look. I'm going to give you some more of these. These smell like a fragrance, man. And you know, I like sandalwoods. Everybody like wood fragrances anyway. Man, this bad boy can be a freaking fragrance. Fat Wood by RaJuR. Fat wood. That's right. You're going to need you some wood to make sure you're good. Next. Let's crack this open. Let's open boxes. You know, I know what I got. I know what I got in the Home Depot bag. All right, see what we got here. Ponchos. 4 emergency ponchos. So these are. So, yeah, let's check it out. Can't have enough ponchos, man. One might get wet. Yo, dog. I have to change up to another poncho. You know what I mean? Because I don't want the poncho to get wet. I'm out there in the freaking where I know I'm going. Because I already know where I'm boogieing out to. Before they start pulling cars over and trying to take you to jail. Because you know you're trying to boogie out. Looks like I give me a Jeep. Looks like I hit them back roads. All right, so these are ponchos. I'm only going to open one. All right. And they got the Kevlar, I think, inside here. Put the poncho on, dog. Got my poncho, got my wood. How you doing? Smelling like a poncho, dog. Smelling like a poncho. Nice and warm, baby. Protected from the elements with the poncho. So you're going to buy you some ponchos because you might have to be rolling out and it's raining. And wherever you're going to set camp up at, because you don't want to get locked in your house when they put the bars up against your house, you can't come out. Or in your apartment building, whatever it is, wherever you live, or in your condo or your townhouse, you don't want to get trapped in this joint. The worst thing to be is probably in an apartment building because they can block them off. Ain't nobody leaving that joint. Nobody leaving that joint. Ponchos. This joint is warm. Oh, this is warm. I'm starting to get hot in here, man. Rain, wind, snow retain 90% of body heat. Yes, it does. Durable, tear resistant. Wow. Hair protection and reusable. Yeah, this is hot, man. This is hot. And my tent, I mean not my tent. I showed you my tent. I'm not taking my tent out. Only time that tent gonna be open is when we get ready to use that joint. Can't open no tent up in here. It's big. I'm gonna leave this on until it gets too hot. Ponchos. All right, so we got the ponchos. Got the ponchos. It's getting hot in this, but I ain't taking it off. I am getting so hot in this brand new poncho. Next, we got some potting mix seed starting. But what you got that for? What you gonna plant a garden wherever you're going? I might. Run out of food, you better know how to plant some freaking. You better go to the prepper channel. You better go to YouTube and type in preppers. Because you might need to grow some seeds or something. Because you ain't got nothing to eat. And you hungry. And you're going to be hangry by day number 5. If you got caught off guard, you have to start planting some stuff. But I don't have no seeds to plant. Actually, I got them for my aloe vera plants. Put me 2 aloe vera plants today. So I'm going to try to get them done tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock. I forgot clocks went up, and that clock keep fooling me because like it's 9 o'clock, well, it's 10 o'clock. I want to be in the bed by 11 o'clock. So yeah, so I'm going to get ready to pot these up. And you know, just in case you get a cut, besides having your first aid kit, which I have that as well, that's in the car. Just clip off a piece of aloe vera and put it on that sore. Aloe vera plants. So that's what this for aloe vera plants. All right, let's see what's in this box. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want y'all to see that. Let me put that over. I was going to get that out the way. Put that over there. I'm glad the safety was on that bad boy. Well, I threw it over there. Shot my chair in the neck. All right, so what am I looking for? Where's the scissors, man? I bought so much stuff, I forgot what I got. Oh yeah, this is going to be a forced gold standard. We're definitely going to go back to the gold standard, bro. We got to go back to the gold standard. Bitcoin can be sent off grid with mesh networks, no internet. Oh, really? Okay. So how do you get a mesh network and off the grid if there's no power? So, all right, so what you're saying is, and we're not going to say and debate that because you know that. All right? So check this out, B. All the crap goes crazy. And now the government shut down, banks shut down, you ain't got no money. And let's just say you don't have any money. I know you do. Let's say you don't have no money. So all your money's in Bitcoin. How are you going to get your Bitcoin that night? Or the next day? Explain that with the mesh network. Because remember, there's no power, no computers, no nothing. And if there's no power, there's no web, right? Or you're saying that even though there's no power and all the power out all over the country, we get hit with the EMP, you can somehow get your money tomorrow morning if it happened tonight. If all the lights went out right now, you say, oh snap, I didn't think you were gonna do that. And now you're hungry. Will you be able to get your money tonight or tomorrow morning? No, you're not. All right, so anyway. Next, we're going to open this up here. You're not my friend. I don't care how much mesh network you talking about. You know money going to be in your hand for a minute. And you got to find somebody who's taking Bitcoin. You can't go to the gas station and give them no Bitcoin. But then again, maybe you can go to a gas station and give Bitcoin. I don't know. Emergency survival kit. I thought I already had this, but I got it now. And this is if you're out in the woods or you're in your house. and you get some cuts and you can't make it to the hospitals, got some stuff in here. Got Band-Aids, bandages. Freaking, what's this right here? Another poncho that fits on. I don't even need this poncho. Got it. Scissors. I mean, you know, it's a bunch of Band-Aids. What's this? A keychain whistle. What else we got in here? Got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Gauze wraps. I know there's a whole bunch of Band-Aids in here. Scissors. Triangular Band-Aids. Fire rescue blanket. All right, solar power and portable. Hold on. Backpack, Bitcoin satellite, go tenor to trend. Oh, really? Oh, okay. See, I'm glad you told me that because now I can understand what you're saying. I can relate it. Oh yeah. Well, precious metal is really easy to get into. Precious metal is just a matter of taking your money to the local coin shop and buying the metals. Ain't nothing strange to it. And right now, at this particular point, like I used to be a collector. My collecting days are over. I'm buying weight. Now, the only thing you want to know is, you know, like, say for instance, if you bought a 10-ounce Eden Heart silver bar with trouble going on, it's not going to make a difference. But if you buy a 10-ounce Engelhard bar and everything is fine, then it's worth some money. That's it. Do you give ID when buying? Absolutely not. No ID, no trace, no receipt, cash money, out the door. And we out. Yeah, so they don't have to I can't believe this band broke, man. Now I got to find another freaking band. This is crazy. I might have to glue this thing back on. You know, it depends on how you pay. Some places will not take, you can't take credit cards. They're definitely not taking credit cards. But you can buy with a debit card. Just no credit cards. I'm glad I got that crazy glue so I can get this watch band back fixed. I don't know how it broke like that. Have to figure that out later. So yeah, you don't have to pay. Yeah, I think there's a certain rule about if you buy over a certain amount, maybe the $10,000 thing, that you have to pay, maybe. Or say, for instance, you went to sell $10,000 worth of silver or $10,000 worth of gold. I think they have to write out a receipt for that. Other than that, you ain't got to. I bought these 3 bars today. I laid the cash on the counter, and I was out. No receipts, no nothing. Okay. All right. So there's the medical kit. That medical kit is garbage. But I got better medical stuff in my doggone, but might work for something. I don't want to talk about it because y'all in the woods, man, you need what you need. And this is a tent thingy. With a hammer, so you can boom, 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 get your tent down into the ground. Boom, boom. So you got your spikies. I don't have any idea how to use these. I don't know. I guess you clip the tent onto that and then you spike it down to the ground. Spike down tent joints. We pull our stuff back in the box. So I'm going to the car. All the stuff is in the box. I don't really need the lanterns in here because I have flashlights. And if all the lights go out, I'm only going one place. And that's to my car. But if I'm not able to start my car, because I can take these out of the box too. If I'm not able to start my car because it's EMP'd and now it's all burnt out, I should have bought a Faraday cover for my car. Might not be a bad idea. I wonder how much a big giant piece of aluminum will cost for a car. I'm glad I just thought that into my existence, into my mind. A Faraday cover for your car. You know, my car is parked in a garage. That doesn't mean it can't be, you know what I mean? All right. That's it. I want to get a Faraday cage too. Yeah. Well, what I understand is a real cheap way to get a Faraday cage is just to buy aluminum trash can. Aluminum trash can. And if you want to line it with this, you know what I mean? Line a trash can, aluminum trash can, and put all your stuff in the trash can. Again, check out Preppers. The Preppers will tell you. They was talking about it the other day when I was looking it up. But I think, yeah, you put the, you just get an aluminum trash can and throw all your electronics in an aluminum trash can. Or you can't be dragging around the trash can all the time. So I got like 4 or 5 laptops, you know what I mean, and an iPad and all that stuff. So, you know, I can take that, give me a Faraday box, like you said. You know, I get a Faraday box, a Faraday cage box or whatever, and throw the stuff in there and just keep it protected. All right? Include your cell phones. And always have a backup cell phone. Now, I got a backup cell phone for the internet. I don't have 2 lines, I only have 1 line. That ain't gonna make a difference because you're gonna be able to reach anybody anyway. Because the cell phone system's gonna be down. So you better know Morse code like this. No, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And you can't send up no smoke signals because we can't be talking about Indians like that. That's why the Washington Redskins are now the Washington football team. So you can't be talking about no doggone smoke signals in the air. Because you don't know no Indians anyway. Oh yeah, all right, cool. That's hot too. That's hot. Now this boy, your Faraday is the way to go, man. I think some days I'll be Faradaying myself in my car and all the electronics I have in my car. And you know, we supposed to, at night, man, you're supposed to turn off all your stuff in your crib, man, because you know, all that freaking EMP and stuff all over the place. I got an EMP, you know what I mean, on this phone right here. It's on this phone. No, it's on that phone. They got an app that you can see how much, how many microwave, you know what I mean, is in your crib. Just hit it. Oh, here you go, right here. ElectroSmart. And all right, I'll use the location. And this right here, this app right here measures the amount of you know what I mean, in the you know what I mean. So if there's a nuclear fallout, and you don't have one of these in the mask, you jacked up. Don't worry about that. You'll be all right. All right, let's see if we get this to work. See, so it's tell you right there, 69, moderate. This is how much exposure. Now it's 70 out of 100. Now the thing about my stuff is, I have the electromagnetic chips on the back of my phone. So underneath here, I have one. Underneath that phone, I have one. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Yeah, come back. Hold on. Let's hear what I'm talking about. Did you hear about the U.S. Mint canceled? Yeah, man. Yeah. Because of the silver shortage. Because I'm buying it all up, dog. I'm buying up all the silver, dogs. I'm buying up the kilos. I was going to buy me a 100-ounce bar. I was that close from buying a 100-ounce bar. But I don't want to carry that much. I don't want to carry that much around. That's a whole case. A 100-ounce bar, you just got to get a case for that alone to carry that. While you getting out the country. You know what I mean? And these are 10. So basically I have, I don't know how many 10-ounce bars I have now. I got quite a few. Because I just started doing 10-ounce bars. I ain't got no money, man. I just sold all them guitars. All them guitars I had, I sold them joints. And some of the guitars I bought with credit cards. So I just took the credit cards. I just took the guitars that I bought with credit cards and just changed it into silver. So it's like I bought my silver with credit cards. You know what I mean? Pretty much. Every time I sold a guitar, I just sold an amp, like I said, for $850. As soon as I sold that amp for $850, my man was selling his Republic's Metal Company Kilo, the second one I bought from him, for $850. So I just turned the amp into a Republic Metal Kilo. Hey, bud, that's easy, man. Just in case I'm in the woods, you need a DeWalt. Holler at your boy. Clip on. Now I don't know how to use a knife. How you close it? I'm trying to cut my fingers off trying to close this thing. How you about to close it? Does it close? It's got to close. Yo, man, how you close the knife, dog? Oh, come on, man. I just threw the thing in the trash. How you supposed to close the knife? They're not telling me how to close this freaking knife, dog. I can't be walking around in the house with an open knife. So how you do it? Anybody know how to do it? There's gotta be a lock or something. Pull this up, maybe. No, that ain't it. How you close this knife, bruh? Does it close? Maybe it doesn't close. Oh, I see it. Duh. Big dummy. Big dummy. I don't use knives, dog. Don't be over there laughing. Eee, big dummy came in. He can spray them juices, but he can't close a freaking DeWalt knife. Bam. It goes in the box too. Precious liquid. Just for people who miss the precious liquid. Join, I'm wearing sea salt right now. I mean salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Alright. Yesterday I wore Amber Suede. The day before that I wore Tobacco Royale. And the day before that I wore Oud Symphony. I didn't like Shapanka. It's a 4-piece kit. Cost you $145 at Perfumology or online. It didn't cover the funnel, so I assume, because it reminded me of a Killian situation. Like you might be able to screw these off. Yep. Should have known as soon as I saw the funnel, screw them off. So he kind of copied off Killian with the screw off. Also with the, with the, you know what I mean? This is how you put them in. This was Symphony. Screw it in, put it in. Yeah, so basically it's just based off Killian's situation. Killian tops are magnetic though. His joint is clipped, which is cool. Perfumology or the Precious Metal website. And if you go and find out what the notes are, you gotta go to the Precious Metal website because Granica doesn't have it yet. No information. All right, so that right now I got to spray paint some foam in my safe before I put my silver in there. It wasn't looking right. I messed it up. So now I got to spray it. So I'm going to do that, man, and that's it. So look here, man. I don't know what y'all thinking. I'm not sure how much you're trusting what's going on right now. But what I do know is you have no idea what they're doing. All you doing is looking at TV, like me. You listen to people, and most of them are lying. You know what's really messed up is when you look at Democratic channels, they acting like ain't nothing happening. Having fun. Oh, look at this. Now you're not even talking about the people dying over there because some crap that Biden started. Remember back in the day, Ukraine was supposed to be doing something, and Biden said, well, unless you hire that judge or somebody because if someone's in trouble, unless you hire that judge, you ain't getting no money. Remember that? Remember that? That was like 3 years ago. Remember that? No, more than that. He was with Drone Bomber at the time. Yeah, Drone Bomber. He was with Drone Bomber at the time. And, you know, he said, look, if y'all don't fire that prosecutor who's investigating his son, then you're not getting any money. So put two and two together. Now, Russia is over there bombing them. But yet again, the United States is still buying Russian oil. So why did Russia actually over there? Russia is a hit squad. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you don't know, Russia's going to be here on this land. And I got that tip a long time ago. Of course, no doubt. No doubt, Burisma. So they trying to cover some stuff up for Biden. All these people over there dying because of Biden. Now, my man can't say nothing about it. The president of the country can't say nothing about it because he's involved. So he can't go, you know, the only reason they over here is because, you know, Biden deal and now his son getting caught and they're going to find out. So you got to get rid of all this paperwork and blah, 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 blah. There's too much evidence over there. So we just got to start a war. Because people voted Biden in. They voted a crook in. They voted a crook. They talked about Trump like he was Satan. And then they voted for Satan. Unbelievable. But that's how Satan works. Satan's a trickster, man. Satan's a trickster. Remember, Democrats, and I'm sorry if you're a Democrat, that's the way it is. Democrat Party like Satanists, right? You blame somebody else for the stuff that you do. And how long has Satan been doing that to you and me and everybody else? How long? It's a spiritual game. That game been popping for the longest. That game has been popping for the longest. Blame people for stuff that you do. And then therefore it can be deflected. And then you got to really convince people that you didn't do it. But now we're seeing that with the Hillary thing and all this stuff, and everything's starting to come to light. Now all of a sudden here come the war to cover everything up. With a new virus called, what's it called? The Delta crime? The Delta crime. I mean, really, the Delta crime? All right, I'm going to try to plant this. Excuse me, dear. You know how to plant plants? Because I got the dirt. Y'all see I got the dirt. Do I keep it in here? This aloe vera. Do I keep it in here or do I take it out and put it in there with the dirt? I'm going to assume I take it out and put it in there with the dirt. I'm not really a planter. Miracle Grow. Now I got some more stuff coming. I have a generator coming. And the name of my generator is called... There's a solar generator too. What B was talking about. The name of my generator is the EF EcoFlow Portable Power Station RiverMax 576 WH with 110 watt solar panels, 3 600 watt peak AC units, solar generator for outdoor camping and hunting. That should be here Thursday. Hopefully, we're not in trouble Thursday. I said, man, I need that joint. Are you on Facebook? I'll give Eric my number to give you. I am. I am Eric's friend. In fact, I just messaged Eric something not too long ago. All right, I'm going to put this dirt in here, but I'm not trying to get this dirt on my carpet, so I got to do this carefully. I'm still listening. Y'all want to still talk? Y'all can talk. I just moved on. I opened box, all my survival stuff. Turn y'all on to that. I showed y'all the silver. And then I'm going to listen to y'all as I plant this aloe vera plant and not get all on my floor. Because this get on my white carpet, man, we're going to have a freaking problem. Well, why are you doing it on your white carpet, dumb man? You know why? Because I don't feel like going out on my deck. And I got the skills to pay the bills that I won't mess this up. There you go, son. Put it in there like that. I need more. My friend said I was going to need more. She's like, you're going to need more than that. All right, fine. Pour some more in there. Hey. Pour some more in. I should dip it out with a spoon. Put a little bit more in there. Just a little bit more. Yeah, y'all got to get an aloe vera plant, man. Stop playing yourself. Just in case you cut yourself. All right. Now I got to try to bury it down within there. Come on, anybody got some more stuff y'all want to talk about? Come on now. It's open forum. Y'all can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Politics, fragrances, I don't care. I want to talk about everything and anything. Even stuff I had no knowledge about. Thanks to my man told me about the mesh network with the solar panels. And it was just so that I'm getting dirt all over my carpet. The solar panel thing was, I just got finished telling you I was getting a solar panel. So it's kind of like, okay, I can see that working because that's what I'm going to get, the solar panel. Where is that? Now I need that. Oh, man, this is in my carpet, man. There's dirt got on my carpet. Dummy. Yeah, solar panel, dog. Solar panel. I got you. Solar panel with the mesh network. Oh, thank you, brother. That's the first time I've seen you, man. I'm not, I've never seen you here before. Well, I'm glad you do, man, because I'm not here playing games. I just keep it real, man. That's why it's called RaJuR Real Deep Cool. We just here to talk, man. Talk some stuff, man. You know what I mean? Explore different avenues of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which they're trying to take away from us. They don't want us to be happy. They do not want us to be happy, dog. And if you're a middle-class citizen, they don't want you to have any money. What they're trying to do is make sure there's no middle class. No middle class at all. It's going to be broke and rich. That's the game plan. Now, if you don't see that, then you're really not making any money. Because you don't make enough money to see what's happening. So you're not going to be able to understand what I just said. Is that, yes, that's the game plan. You're going to be broke and you're going to be happy. Because the government is going to take care of you. That's all it's about. The government is going to take care of you. It's going to give you some checks. It's going to give you some water. It's going to give you some FEMA camp. I'll give you a whole bunch of stuff. Now I see some people falling away. And it is getting late. It's 10 o'clock. In fact, I'm about to get all this doggone dirt off my carpet. So I thought the doggone paper plastic was going to hold it. All right. So, yeah, man. And ladies. Well, yeah, technically it hasn't been because I guess middle class. What's middle class? I guess the middle class salary or yearly income. What do you think the middle class yearly income is, bro? Is it 60,000, 70,000? Or is middle class income supposed to be 500,000? Because the zillionaires got zillions of dollars. So you're right. If you're making under 200,000, maybe 300,000, you still ain't middle class. For real, for real. So yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Man, my aloe vera stem broke off. We're going to have to use that. I can see the oil oozing out. So yeah, I can feel that, bro. You're right. They haven't been middle class in years, per se. But middle class as far as the standing of us now, yeah, I mean, it could be, $100,000, $200,000, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't know those statistics. I mean, I make a couple dollars. You know what I mean? I'm just thankful. I mean, a couple dollars. All right, so I'm done with this. And I got dirt all on which car. I got to finish this up tomorrow. Nationally, that's middle class? Really? Okay. The way you was talking, I thought it would be even higher than that, though. You know what I mean? I thought that should be higher than that. I gotta get this dirt up off my floor. Well, I think what I'm trying to say is middle class for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. Middle class should be up there in hundreds of thousands, I think. Because the disparity, forgot about that. The disparity between the rich and the poor, you know, $50,000 ain't really middle class in that sense. And my carpet is really dirty now because Dum planted a freaking aloe vera plant and thought he'd keep the dirt off his carpet, and now I got to spray the carpet tonight and wipe it out in the morning because I don't have time to be whatever I have to do. Hold on. We have to go deposit the silver in the safe tomorrow. I got a guy at my job. He keeps saying, man, you gotta stop showing your stuff off. Stop showing off your silver. I said, Brian, I don't show off my silver. It's not like I take all my silver and throw it on the video. I don't do that. Now, there's some guys who do that, but they kind of remind me of fragrance guys. Because they probably buy it just to do the video and then take it back. You know how the fragrance guys do sometimes. Or you know, they get something free and then take it back after you do the video. But then you actually have some guys who really do have a nice collection of gold and silver, but them cats are off-site. They're going to be playing around getting caught. All right. Trying to see what stuff I'm going to put in the car tomorrow. I'm going to keep in the car. It's probably going to be everything that I got in the box tonight. All this stuff going in the car. My ponchos. All this stuff going in the car. Along with the emergency care kit. It's like the cost of living where I live in New York. Oh, yeah. Well, so you live in New York, bruh. Yeah, I feel you. No doubt. No doubts. But what you have, what is it? What you had to live on there is not what somebody in South Dakota got to live on. You know what I mean? If somebody in South Dakota, $130,000 is like, yo, we, shoot, what? It's party time. It's party time. When you're making that much money in South Dakota or Wyoming or some place like that, I guess, you know. I don't think they worry about, man, shoot. What? They wish they had $130,000 or something like that out there, or $50,000, I would suppose. I just can't say everybody broke in South Dakota or North Dakota, whatever. But what I'm saying is, there's really I think there's a big disparity between New York and North Dakota. I might as well keep this because it's taking up too much space in there. I'll keep this in the house just in case I need it. Never know you're going to need a poncho in the house. I might have to go out on the deck. It might be raining. Here's my generator. Can you see it? Woohoo! That's my generator. It's on the way. That bad boy's popping. It took me a while, man, to like decide on that. I'm like, man, I looked at a couple. Then they had like 4 or 5 different models with different powers, or 4 models with different powers. I'm like, oh man, which one's the most bang for the buck? What it ended up being was, ouch, that. Oh, heaven help me. What it ended up being was, I went for the one that was actually on sale. And that one was on sale for, it was originally $886 for this. It was $886. They shipped it out today, about time. Supposed to get here on the 17th or something like that. Sometimes you'd be like, oh, it's on its way early. You might get it early. So I'm hoping so. But yeah, there's 3 different models of this EF EcoFlow. Now they have another one called Jack something. In fact, let me just type in solar power. Oh, here we go. Solar power generator. All right, so you got Generac. Generac is pretty expensive too. I couldn't afford a Generac. Or then you have Jackery. And then you have, so really those are the 3 main ones. Or Aoi is like, it's kind of cheap though. So you got EF EcoFlow, which is what I have, the River Max. Jackery Solar, and that's like $7.99. I could have got that one, but it wasn't as much power as the one I have. It was like $518 with the solar, mobile lithium battery pack, and Solar Saga road trip. And then there's the other one I was gonna get without the panels, but they had the sale. I'm like, yeah, I better get this, man, before they freaking not have it. So basically, the one I bought is actually $4.99, right? And the panels are gonna be like, oh, let's see here. It's only $288. The panels are gonna be it's gonna be like 2 something. So it was on sale. The whole package was on sale for like 8 something. And like I said, I paid $200 off. I got the what's called. Then I had to buy the warranty for it. Blue Eddy has one too. $14.99 for that. Ooh. Let me go back to Echo, the one I have. See what's up with that. EcoFlow EF Delta. That's not the one I have. Yeah, they ain't the one I have either. See, I was looking at the wrong. I'm like, yo, I think I got the wrong one. No, I didn't get the wrong one. This is the one I have right here. So the one I have is $4.99 by itself. EF EcoFlow Portable Power River Max 1.6 hour recharge. So it don't take long to recharge. And I was like, all right, cool. But I definitely had to have solar panels. Piece that right there, okay. All right, so here's the one I bought. Where's it at? Now I don't see it. $4.99. Because the panels were separate. The panels like a whole nother, you know what I mean? You see all that silent generator. Yeah, the solar panel was like another $2.99 or something like that. So it made sense. $4.99, $2.99, because you save $100 with that with the coupon if you buy the joint that I got. You can buy that, and then you get the panels and so on and so forth. So anyway, whatever it came out to, they had $200 off. So I said, well, I'll take that. Now they got ones as high as, wow, $3,000. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the panels were $349. So it's $4.99 plus $349, and that would have been like 8 something. And then they had $200 off that. Well, here you go right here. Oh, they don't even have it no more now. $889. But that's a bigger solar panel joint. All right, everybody's looking. So what I'm saying is buy your solar generator. Because again, if and when the lights goes out, you're going to need some light. And candles are not going to help you. Think the candle's going to help you. Oh, I'll just light up a couple candles. After day 1, I mean, the panels are 110 watts. 110 watts on the panels. 110 wattolis. So yeah, 110 watts on them bad boys. Bars. I gotta super glue my strap back. I bought them off of Amazon. Now they have their own site too. But I don't think you get, I think Amazon gave me the discount because I went to their site as well after I bought it. I can't stand this glue, man. When it starts to stiffen up. I'm trying to fix this, my strap for my watch. It broke apart. Hopefully by the morning it'll be glued tight. I can put it back on the watch. Because I gotta have my stepper watch. Gotta have this. How many steps did I do today, by the way? It's a little light, 10,000 steps. That's a little light. I usually do more steps than that. I definitely do more steps than that. But I was off work today, so I didn't do too many steps. Usually when I'm at work, I walk around the property because I gotta do it, man. I gotta get my heart strengthened back up. I mean, trying to keep this joint pumping the way it's supposed to be pumping. They was like, man, you better be walking more. I'm like, 60 years old now, I got to be walking like I'm a freaking marathon walker. Well, yeah, you better exercise, help me lose some weight. So I'm almost down to 200 pounds. I fasted yesterday. Let's talk about that. So I fasted yesterday. Y'all know I'm vegan. Occasionally, but I will say occasionally I do eat seafood. Occasionally I do eat seafood. By the way, again, if you have any 10-ounce bars, these are good direct fits. These are better than the ones I bought before. So you can put your... Now I think I got a couple in my safe that I need to put at to buy 5 more. And they pretty cheap, only $15 for 5. $3 a pop. That's not bad because sometimes the whatchalls, I know I done skipped a whole nother subject, but sometimes the coin bad boys are like $1.40, $1.50, and that's just for like to put on the side of the coin because there's so many different sizes. So yeah. I also got to I got the glue, bada bing, bada boom. We need to keep this glue in our emergency system too, right? I'll probably be using this for something else, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So we're going to put that in the box. The box is going down into the car. Well, what if you... Now, ain't no what if. Ain't no what if. If I get locked in a situation where I don't have nothing, I'm done. Well, be where my car going to be. The car's in the garage. So if I'm locked, I got to go get my stuff out the car and I got to bring it up here. The generator... It's probably going to be in the car, too. I'll probably be generating the car. Because, I mean, if I got to bug out somewhere, man, it's called bugging out. Again, go on YouTube, check out preppers. And if I got to bug out, then I need to bug out with that generator. And this, and the tent that I have in the car. And my sleeping bag I got in the car. And the tent I'm going to put in the car. All this stuff goes in the car, man. I'm trying to get it. I mean, I got a big SUV, but it ain't that big. But this stuff gonna stay in the car. And plenty of water. Well, I also have my zero water kit, and I got 3 filters for that. And I got my iodine tablets, which is in that bag right there. I ain't looked at all the stuff. Oh no, the iodine tablets are coming separately. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's coming tomorrow. I'll tell y'all some other stuff that I got coming. All right, I got the kit. I ain't see the iodine. Where's the iodine purification tablets? I didn't see those. Because they would be in this box. I bought some iodine purification tablets. Hold on. Now, hold on a hot dog 1 second now. Because I don't see the iodine purification tablets. For disinfecting the water. And they not in here because they would have put them in here because it came from a separate place. And by the way, you want to carry some bleach too. Because bleach also desanitizes water. So you can also do that. But I don't see my, they didn't send my, what you call them? They didn't send my detoxification tablets. Oh, these people, man, I need them. Oh, there you go. Dummy. I expect them to look like they're supposed to look on the drawing, though. That's why. So these are here you go. These are aqua tabs, and there's 100 of them. So if you need to get some water out of a creek somewhere, at least you can waterification, water treatment, and disinfectant. 100 tablets in a convenient travel package. I might buy some more of these, but I just want to see what they look like first. Like a lot of the stuff I bought, because I want to see what it look like first before I really go all in on my prepper packaging. You know what I mean? Well, Rod, what if nothing ever happens? Like car insurance? Is that? Or like home insurance? You just gotta have it just in case. And any other insurance that you got to have to protect yourself, you gotta have it regardless. So you ain't got it, then you gonna be jacked up. Something happens there, you looking like a dum-dum. Looking like DJ Dum-Dum. Anybody gonna be looking at you like, oh, you dumb. Because you wasn't prepared. After looking at Rod's video, a brother from the hood trying to tell y'all. And the thing about it is, if you buy it from Amazon, you can always just return it. So what if tomorrow peace is over, everything is great, blah, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and cool. I think I got that coming. Tomorrow I got my tactical backpack coming. That cost me like, that was a good backpack though. I looked at a couple of them. It's called Rebo. Rebo Gear Military Tactical Backpack. Large Army 3D Assault Pack Moly bag. So it's coming with some stuff. It comes with some stuff. Y'all want to see the bag? Sure you do. This is the bag I got coming. The Rebo, holla at your boy, bars. That's a nice bag too. You know what I mean? It doesn't have a plate on the back, but it's still a good bag. A lot of compartments. You know what I mean? A lot of straps and locks. And it's supposed to come with the Moly. 3-day Moly. 3-day assault pack Moly bag. Hold on, I thought it was supposed to come with something else. And you can buy some tags and put your name on it and stuff like that if you want to too. That would be these. Buy you some tags. You know what I mean? Holla at your boy, gotta be trust, bye-bye. We're the Trump joint. You know what I mean? Holla. So yeah, so I got that coming. I got some iodine. I haven't bought iodine in a while, man. I used to take these 1 year supply of nascent iodine liquid drops. And you need this. Just put a little bit in your water. Iodine, man. Iodine. I used to use the whatchamacallit joints. Dr. Crow's. Then here's a tent. Woohoo! That's my tent. Look at that tent. That tent like a condo, dog. It's a condo tent. Look at that. You know what I mean? Had a power plug come out to the generator. Bars.
Here's a quick guide on how to set up your Coleman Sun Dome tent.
Well, let's see.
First, find a level patch of ground, not under a tree, and clear of rocks and sticks.
Not under a tree, dum-dum.
Locate the door by laying the tent out flat. Then place the tent door facing the desired direction. Pull the tent corner to make sure the tent floor is tight. Then stake down tent corners. Next, assemble all the tent poles so that they're straight. Then take the A or main body poles, which are the longest ones, and insert them through the sleeves on the tent to create an X shape. Connect these same main body poles A to the tent by inserting the pin in each tent corner into the pole. Push the poles upward and raise the tent. You can then clip the tent body to the A poles. For the rain fly, insert the shorter B pole into the fly. Place the rain fly on top of the tent. Attach the fly to the A poles using the hook and loop straps. Then, using the S hooks, secure the rain fly to the stake rings. Attach and stake out the Alumaline reflective guy lines, which are the cords attached to the outside of the rain fly. Adjust the sliders to make sure the guy lines are tight. If your tent has the ground vent option, stake it out as well. To take down the tent, follow the previous steps in the reverse order.
Bam! So that's the tent. Alright, so that's the tent joint. Did it come with a I got a compass and something else. Make sure you have a good rope and hatchet for chopping wood. Yeah, I was gonna buy and a shovel. Yeah, I was gonna buy that today from Home Depot too, but they ain't have none in the hood Home Depot. I gotta go out to the Burb Home Depot and get that because I had the axe. Axe was like $40-something. Them axes, and they had a hammer on the back too, so you can axe and got a hammer on the back. Man, that joint was $40. But I just didn't get that because I wanted to go to the bigger Home Depot to see if they got a better selection before I got the hammer and the shovel and all this stuff. Actually, you can buy it here, and they all come together. They all come together. The hammer, the axe, let's see, axe, and hammer, and shovel. They had a package here that the all three came in. You know what I mean? Now you see here, those are different axes, survival axes. But one had, here's the multi-tool kit. Look at that joint. That hammer got everything in it. Multi-tool kit, but that's cheap. I mean, I want to save money. Here we go. All right there. The Sahara joint. Everything. Shovel. Bada bing, bada boom. Digging handles. Holla. Video. What?
Whether you're camping, out for a walk in the woods, or for reasons unknown, find yourself lost deep in the forest, the Sahara Sailor Survival Shovel is one of the things you will need, including multiple tools like a shovel, compass, knife, axe head, and more. This will give you that edge that you need to get a good campsite setup, or even something to call home for a couple weeks. The knife holds its edge well, keeping it sharp even when you're peeling hard wood. The ferro rod sparks even in wet conditions. Getting things going hot in minutes, or minutes in the cold can mean life or death. The axe head is pretty sharp, letting you chop larger branches, and the saw lets you get precision cuts. And of course the shovel itself. With a sharp edge, it can dig even a branch-heavy dirt, and you can angle the head to use it as a hoe. The shovel head is heavier, letting you use it as a hammer. Given how light and compact the whole setup can be, it's easy to take this thing anywhere. And even then, I sometimes forget that I'm carrying the kit.
Really?
With a bottle opener on the knife and shovel, you can bring your favorite drink with you, enjoying the beauty of nature itself at the same time. If you end up locked out of your car because you left your keys in there, you can use a window breaker included in this kit, which can literally save your life. If you're looking for a piece of camping gear to add to your kit, give as a gift. even to use as part of a vehicle emergency kit. This will fulfill those needs.
So there you go. Okay. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so that's the axe and all that stuff. So yeah, there's so much stuff on Amazon, it's just ridiculous. But I kind of just wanted to go to a different place. Oh, my power's about to run out, y'all. Oops. I forgot they had the thing plugged in. That's why. Dumb. It's dumb. All right, let's plug in now. All right, it's gonna start glitching now though, because it's about to run out of power. It's about to glitch, so I'm about to call it a night anyway. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and that's it, man. Now it's glitched out, and now it's not doing anything. I'm out. All right, take care of yourselves, be well, and heaven willing, we see each other another time. Get some good night's sleep and some rest, and let's hope, man, one day we wake up and it's gonna be okay. But don't believe everything you hear on TV, because you have no need to know.